More than ever before, collaboration and dialogue have become means to address major challenges: pandemic, conflict, humanitarian and climate crisis. We know from previous research that the value of collaboration and learning together with others is widely acknowledged. Knowing how to solve problems with others is important in society, in the workplace, and in the classroom. But meaningful and productive collaboration are difficult to accomplish, gauge, and guide. My name is Crina Damsa. I am located at the Department of Education at the University of Oslo in Norway. My research focuses primarily on learning through collaboration and on student-centered learning and teaching with digital technologies. In my keynote, I will address the complexity of the collaborative learning process. How can we study such complexity from an ecosystemic perspective? Outcomes of collaborative learning and of learning in interaction have been studied extensively. Still, there are old and new questions to explore. For example, how are individual cognitions joined into productive collaboration? How do substantive inputs and social interaction by individual members shape collaboration? And what drives collaboration when things become difficult? In my talk, I take a departure point in empirical research on small group collaborative learning in higher education settings. I discuss, first, the need to examine the collaborative learning process as an interrelated set of actions, people, resources. In other words, the ecosystem of collaborative learning. Second, individual and collective factors salient to collaborative learning. Finally, I reflect on the multimodal nature of the collaborative learning process. My presentation also addresses a combined empirical, conceptual, and methodological challenge when researching collaborative learning. Digital technologies and learning analytic techniques create new opportunities for examining virtual traces of collaboration and exploring what we would call the black box aspects of collaborative learning. While this offers new opportunities for research, it also triggers questions of what constitutes collaborative learning and how we should be studying it. In relation to this, I discuss the pitfalls of reductionistic interpretations and the need for methodological triangulation. I conclude by discussing how researching collaboration from an ecosystemic perspective is important for framing education to train young generations to collaborate in order to address present and future hardships.